Hello everyone, my name is Lara FUKE and I am the director of the short film A Body Without a Horse. It's my first and my master's graduation film. The main idea of the film was to use animation to try and express the weirdness of having a body. In the film, I do with the paper things that I feel with my body, and translating that bodily feeling to the materiality of the paper was the main purpose of the film, allowing me to play with some thoughts, anxieties, questions, and concerns about the body, what it can and what it can't do. The idea of a body without a horse is from a note I made in my sketchbook when I saw a little girl walking with a hobby horse in the street. I was already working on the film, knowing I wanted to talk about the body and how we relate to it. And when I saw her, I thought, this is a horse without a body. And maybe a horse is a horse, but maybe what I have is a body without a horse. So it was just a simple joke, but it turned out to be an idea. I liked it, and that is stuck with me because it held some strangeness that I thought I could go deeper and even so not solve it completely. And that is something I wanted from the film as well, to sustain the question, to have an unsolvable enigma. The title is a question, and throughout the film there are attempts to answer this question, but in the end there's just more questions, I hope. It was important for me to have fun during the making of the film, so besides archive footage and live action, I chose to use mainly paper cutouts, and it turned out to be a very easy and fast way to animate because once the paper was cutted, and yes, that took me a lot of time, I only had to animate by replacing paper, so that technique helped me take off the pressure to make it right immediately because I could shoot the same scene a lot of times, and that made the film grow. I could improve the scenes I was not liking much. The soundtrack is made by the musician Eric Endres and is key to set the rhythm of the animation along with the text and voiceover. The process of writing was very close to the process of animating itself because sometimes the animation would give ideas for the text and sometimes the text or even the music would give ideas for the animation. And if at the same time the narration can be complex and abstract, I wanted the visuals to have a homemade and crafty look in order to balance the film. So if the viewer couldn't at first relate that much to the ideas of the text, maybe they can relate because the animation seems fun and simple and it has humor and a cheap look. That is also why I chose to use my phone and stop motion studio app to shoot. I like it when I see a film that gives me the good feeling that I can do that if I want to. It looks fun and simple. So it was something I wanted to convey as well. And my hope for the future is that people do not give up on telling their stories because making art can be expensive or hard. And I hope that they keep making films with what they have available. Thank you.